literally used to have a breakdown every single time I tried to meditate. Like, I'm trying to think about my thinking, then I'm thinking, then I'm counting, but then no, I shouldn't be thinking about anything. I should be trying to clear my thoughts, and I'm thinking, and I'm not thinking, and then I can't do it, and then I'm thinking again, and like, am I doing it right? It just used to stress me out. Like, literally, it used to stress me out. Hi guys, I'm Ren. Welcome back to my channel. If you're ready to be the best baddest version of yourself, then you're in the right place, because girl, we're leveling up together. This video is all about how to actually meditate. Like, how are we meditating? Like, how are we doing this thing? Because people say it's so simple and it's so easy, and don't get me wrong, it is to an extent, but I wish I knew the basics when I started. What are the benefits? Like, why am I even meditating? Because people always used to say, meditate, 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 and I'd be like, okay, but why? It's boring, I don't get it. So we're gonna get into it today, like why you need to add this to your routine today. What is meditation? Meditation is basically a technique an individual uses, such as mindfulness or focusing on an object, to clear their mind or hyper focus on something specific. Meditation helps train our attention and awareness to achieve a mentally clear and calm emotional state, which that is the best benefit for me. So we're going to get into why we're doing it, how we're going to do it, and when we can do it, because girl, we need to do it. Why should we even meditate? Like, okay, let's just get into the benefits. I'm going to reel them off, stop waffling, getting a new perspective on stressful situations. Like, when we are in a situation and we're angry and we're all hyped up, there's no way we can have a reaction that is of a calm state of mind. Like, we're thinking out of emotional stress. We're not thinking with our right mind, our sane mind, our calm mind. We're not thinking with our heart centers open. We're thinking out of, oh, I'm stressed. So when we meditate and we clear our mind, we can actually come back to a situation that was once hyper stressing us out and think, okay, I'm calm now, I'm relaxed. What do I actually want my response to be? Obviously, doing this also helps us build on resources to manage stress. So with meditation, which I'm going to get into later, there's so many different types of meditation, and I use breath work in the middle of a crisis. Like, literally, if I'm stressed out, I'm arguing with someone, I'm annoyed, literally the other day, me and my friend went out and I was arguing with someone, and I'm texting, like, you know, when you do like texting, like doing a keyboard warrior, like texting like this, like I'm so angry. And I just said to her, do you know what? I need to meditate. I literally took out my app and I've done like a 3-minute breathwork session. I was like, in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4. And she was laughing at me, but honest to God, it worked. Like, I felt so much more calmer. And she was like, I cannot believe, like, is that what you just did? Like, is that where we are in life? I'm like, no, yes, because I needed to do it. So that, for me, helps me in the middle of a crisis. Like, there's different meditation techniques for different things, but that is when when I'm angry in the moment, mate, that breath work saves up. And there's breath work for everything. So other benefits, such as helping build self-awareness, so being very aware of what you're doing. Like, I will see myself, it's like I'm another person. Like, I'll see myself become angry, and I literally I'm watching myself as a third person. So I actually can see myself now be like, okay, am I gonna be really annoyed and go for that option, or am I gonna choose to go another way and calm down? And I definitely feel like meditation has helped me do that, has helped me realize, like, okay, we're not doing that, or I wanna have that reaction, but we've come past that and I'm now not gonna have that reaction. Also helps us focus on the current moment and become more present, because that is the issue with our lives. A lot of our stress, no, all of our stress either comes from stressing about the future or stressing about the past. So stressing about that something that's happened that we now cannot control, like, it's gone, the time's gone, it's over. Or stressing about what's coming. And don't get me wrong, like, that might be in 5-10 minutes. You might have the biggest job interview of your life, but it's in 10 minutes. It's not actually now. So you spending those 10 minutes stressing about what's gonna happen in 10 minutes, you're stressing yourself out. When really, you've got 10 minutes and you could use that time to meditate, calm yourself down, have a nice coffee, have a laugh, watch it on a YouTube video or a TikTok video, read some notes, like, just spend it in a state of joy and calm and feel good emotions. And then in 10 minutes, okay, now we can be stressed. Where a lot of us will spend like 3 days, weeks, months stressing about something that's coming, and it's like, what was the point of that? How did that help us? How did that benefit us? Meditation is also so great for increasing creativity and imagination. If you are an artist, content creator, a musician, interior designer, like whatever it is that you know, like you need to be creative, you are naturally a creative person but you feel like you've lost that flair, meditation will help you do that. I get some of my best ideas during meditation or just after, because your mind is just clear, it's just calm. So all of the blockages and the stresses that you were having that were blocking that imagination center are now wide open, and I just feel like I get so much more ideas like come into my brain. So it is so great for creating or being creative. This one is my fave. Increases patience and tolerance. I am such an impatient person. Well, I was. I still have my moments, but just like no patience. And now I'm like, do you know what, Renee? Like, just calm down. Just chill out. Just, do you know what I mean? And I'm not there yet. I'm really not there yet. I by no means will sit here and say like I am this guru or oh my god I'm this amazing meditator, like I can sit for an hour, because I cannot. I'm at 20 minutes of being able to sit there and I'm really happy with that, and I can't do that every day. Some days I only can do 15 or 10, and I have different methods for different days. Like if my mind's really busy, I cannot just sit there and breathe, like I just can't. So I'm getting there, but starting it is the first step, and it's helped me so much in the last like year. Okay, so I wanted to talk about different types of meditation. So we have body scan meditation, which is basically you sit there and from your head to your toes, you go through every part of your body, and you basically like tense and then actively relax that part of your body. So I'll do like my head, my forehead, my eyes, I'll smile to like release, like tense all the muscles in my face, and then release. So you literally go through every like part of your body all the way down to your feet to basically just focus on the body and the breath and just come into like the present moment. So I do that one like every day. We have meditation that's known as loving kindness meditation, where it's all about opening our heart center, so very much imagining love. And so I always think of like someone that really loves me unconditionally. So I usually like pick my mom. I think about her and how she loves me unconditionally, and then I think about someone I love unconditionally, which I usually pick my daughter. Or sometimes I think of my younger self, so I'll go back into my childhood and like hug a version of myself that I knew was like very insecure and down and upset and just, do you know what I mean, my little baby. So I'll go back to that part and give her love. But whatever, it might be an animal, but whatever you want to give love to, receive love from, it's just all about opening your heart center so you can get into a state of love and just feel that emotion and feel completely free. Then have mantra meditation, where you pick a word, like there's words you can pick out there, or you can pick your own word. I haven't actually done this time. And you just say it over and over again, so you kind of get into like a humming chant, like where you just say the words on repeat and you focus on that. So instead of focusing on like thinking and stuff like that, you just focus on the word. I'm actually going to try this one because I think it will be a good one. I'm going to do it tonight. I'm actually going to do it and I'll let you guys know how it goes, because I think it will actually be really good. Then you've got movement meditation such as yoga or Pilates. I literally done my first yin yoga class the other day. So I've done yoga before, but not yin yoga. So yin yoga is more of a meditative practice. So you hold the positions for 3 minutes and you close your eyes, and then you literally just focus on your breath. And I really enjoyed that. I was like, oh my god, like this is good. Like some days when I just don't want to sit there, or I haven't had a chance to meditate this morning, and I just feel like my time is like, you know, just constrained, like it's a tight day, I feel like I can put meditating and working out into one, and I'm like, yes, like I've done both, I can tick those off my list. That was really good. I definitely recommend trying yin yoga. Last one I'm going to talk about is object focus meditation. So there's so many different types of meditation, but these are just some of the top ones I've picked and I like know a lot about. But object focus meditation is where you pick an object and you basically concentrate on that object and you just be present with that object for however long you want to do it for. I very much recommend, as a beginner, set a timer. Like I used to start with 5 minutes, then I went up to 10, 15, and now I'm at like 15, 20 minutes, and I want to go up to 30. But setting a timer is so good because you know that you can't move or open your eyes until that timer goes off. Because before it's just like, how long's it been? How long's it been? Whereas when you got a timer, you just know when the timer goes off, then you're done. But yeah, object focus meditation. I use a candle, so I light a candle. and I'll just focus on that for the 15-20 minutes. But pick whatever objective you want. Waves are good as well. I've sat at the beach and done it with waves. I've just felt like it's really calm and peaceful. But whatever you want to do, whatever you want to pick, whatever works for you. I've talked about all these different types, why we should do it, how we should do it, but where do I actually start? Like, I want to do it tonight, where do I start? So there's so many guided meditations on YouTube. Like, literally, that is where I started, because I find it's a bit easier, like a bit of a guide. However, you can definitely just sit there and start breathing. Sit there, breathe, like just focus on your breath for as long as you can, or set your 5-minute timer and just start focusing on your breath. Light a candle in your room tonight, just focus on the candle for 5 minutes. I have an app I'm absolutely in love with called Balance. I got it for free for a year through the App Store on Apple, and that's great. They've got so many different types of meditation, short, long, like you could do a quick breath work exercise. They go from like 3 to 10 minutes. So there's so like Balance, there's loads of other apps as well, like Headspace. I'm sure if you type meditation into the App Store, you'll see other apps. And also YouTube, and like I said, you can just sit there. I use the Silver method because I read his book, I took the course, I absolutely loved it. So that is how I start my meditation. So it's unguided and it goes through 3 steps. So you have like level 1, where you breathe in, you close your eyes, and then in your head you say the number 3 and you visualize it 3 times, but you say it in your head. Once you've done that, you then do a body scan. So from my head right down to my toes, I clench and release, relax every part of my body. Then on the second level, I breathe in, and on my breathe out, I say the number 2 3 times in my head while I'm visualizing it. I then picture a scene from nature. So I always pick a beach, but you can pick a forest or a mountain or some grass, whatever it is for you that you think is relaxing in nature. I pick a beach. You then clear your mind, you think about this beach, and it's really important to get into the senses, like how you feel, what can you smell. Like, imagine my sand going into the toes, imagine hearing the birds and the wave crashing against the sand. Once your mind is clear, then you breathe in again, and on your breathe out, you say the number 1 3 times in your head while visualizing it. And then from there, you're in an alpha state. So from there, I'm fully relaxed. My mind's clear, my body's clear. I'm now ready to meditate. Sometimes I just breathe in and out. I'm just trying to like practice just being present. Sometimes I do a visualization meditation where I visualize my goals and where I want to be. So it's completely up to you then in terms of what you do when you're in that state. But that state is an amazing state to manifest, but that's a whole nother video if you want that one. I hope you liked the video. Please like, comment and subscribe below, and I'll see you next week.